All right, we are live. Ultimate Buck Pride page. We are here with myself, nice, John, and Coach K.
Yes.
All right. What you got there, John? What you got?
In the lounge.
The gun
The gun.
that Frank used to shoot off during touchdowns and all many bugs. And I thought it kind of fit.
Yeah.
It is hunting season.
It is.
And Thanksgiving, we'll be practicing. Shoot us some turkey tomorrow. Yes. No bugs.
Nice.
How do you feel about that, Coach? I love practicing, seeing you guys practice on Thanksgiving.
It's the best. It's the best. Yeah, this is 4 or 5 times in the last 8 or 9 years.
Yes.
Something like that. So that's pretty good being a top 8, essentially, state tournament now.
Yes.
And so we're fortunate, excited to be in a position we are this year, be practicing tomorrow and practicing at 10 o'clock. We'll be done by 11. The whole community, all families, everybody's welcome to come out here at 10 o'clock. It'll be short and sweet, and then
Nice.
we will get on track. We'll talk about what we're thankful for, what we're grateful for, real quick. Everybody will be in their cars before 11 o'clock to go back with their families. So
Nice.
we'll knock it out quick tomorrow. Come out and join us at 10 o'clock in the morning and be done by 11.
Love it.
Yep, it'll
Love
be
it.
good.
Awesome.
I love it. That is so awesome.
Yep.
Just to say, to invite everybody out to be
Yeah.
involved in it all.
Yeah, it was good. Last year we went up and down, knocked our polish day, like we call it, out, and then we spent the last 15, 20 minutes, all the kids, they're kind of prepped up a little bit on rattling off a few things they're thankful for. And then I think we had some parents maybe chime in, quarterback club people chimed in, I think, and then we all broke it down and got out of there at 11.
Nice.
So it was good. So it'll be the same deal tomorrow, right after practice on the track.
And not bad weather.
No.
It was
No,
horrible
warmed
back
up.
in my day. It was
It
horrible.
warmed up today. Yesterday was cold. Yesterday was cold and windy. Warmed up today though. It was nice out there.
Yes, it's beautiful today.
Yeah. Friday's gonna be cold.
Friday's gonna be a little cold. Speaking of Friday,
Yeah.
and us going down there, getting on that turf,
Mm-hmm.
lights a little brighter there.
Mm-hmm.
How do you kind of affect some kids a little bit? You think kind of pucker up a little extra?
There'll be some sophomores probably that didn't play a whole lot last year that we got to rely on. That'll probably, but ultimately, no. These guys.
Yes.
They're used to the big games and kind of the big stage. And I think this one means a lot extra because this gets us back to redeem ourselves in the semis off the performance we had last year as coaches and players. And so I think this is the big one that we've talked about. Let's get back and let's put a better product on the field in the semis. And so to do that, we got to play our best here to get back in that position. I think that's what everybody wants.
Yes. Most definitely is what we want.
Yeah.
Not just your team, not just you. I think the whole community.
Yes.
We're all involved.
Yeah.
Love it. Just can't get enough of Buck football.
Absolutely, yeah. Gates open at 5:30. I'll put that stuff out there. Gates open at 5:30. We're the home team. We'll sit on the home side. We're wearing the purple on purples tomorrow night. And then we take the Hominy Band's going to be doing the national anthem.
Nice.
So
There we go.
they'll be involved in that. Hominy Band's doing the national anthem. And then Apache takes the field. And then Hominy will take the field. I saw the agenda already. We'll take the field last. There about 6:57.
Nice.
So
Awesome.
Nice.
it's all laid out.
So there is a team playing before us, right?
Yeah, 1 o'clock.
Yep. Hominy Buck, class 91, Brent Adams.
Yeah.
Has a boy playing for
Oh,
Kiefer.
okay. Really?
Linebacker.
Cool.
Linebacker.
Yes.
Heck yeah. Yeah, Keeper's rolling right now.
And I
They are.
believe maybe the person running the clock, maybe from
Yep.
up there.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Coach Watkins' boy, right?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Scott,
Okay.
yes.
Yep.
I know he chimed in a little bit. All right, cool.
I got a crazy story about him.
Okay.
We're playing JV in Cleveland. I was a junior, he's sophomore, and I was playing wide receiver. I don't know why I ended up out there.
So you're tall?
I'm usually fullback. I was usually full. I don't even know how I ended up there. But anyway,
So you
I go
hit.
out there. Coach tells me to play. I get out there and I go, write something. Just run where you want, Scott. I don't even know. I was just ready. All I could think about was just, I'm going out here to murder this kid.
Yeah.
I didn't care if the ball's coming to me.
I don't
I'm just
care.
like, I'm going to go ahead and take care of him. First things first.
Hey, one guy's gonna get blocked.
Yeah.
I got him.
So saying that, Maybe that's why you give the play straight to the quarterback now. You think that's more of it?
That is exactly why. That's exactly why. You know, I've always been shocked at, and maybe I'll change my thoughts, but the whole signals. Number one, you run the chance of someone picking up on your signals because high school is not that, intelligent yet.
Right.
And then the sheets, everybody has a sheet, so everybody's flipping it up and reading it. Well, if everybody's spread out, I just think that's multiple chances for not everybody to be on the same page and everybody almost doing something different. In the huddle, one guy's calling it, you're looking at 10 other guys, and you can stay in there and say, hey, this is the one I pull on, or hey, this is the one you run at backside post, and hey, cheat your split here. Because all your alignments matter so much on how you line up. You can line what we call is line for success. And so you may have a guy going to get a normal split when he shouldn't have, and then just, has a brain cramp on the game, but he's done it all week. Well, that's your chance for saying, hey, remember, cheat your split here.
Right.
So that's why I've always liked the huddle. I did one quarterback, say having the one sheet.
Right.
I may change my feelings on it, but that's why we like it. It makes it for a better outcome. Everybody's involved compared to I'm standing over there and then I'm reading, no, it's not coming to me. I'm going to walk off the ball here. Or what,
Right.
I think there's just more accountability with the huddle.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
I like it.
It's true.
And I feel nothing against high school kids. Love you guys.
Yeah.
But you might have to tell them 5 times.
Absolutely.
Every time.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, it just happens. And I don't know.
No.
I mean, that's my experience with
Yeah.
it.
Today, literally an hour ago, we were telling kids the exact same thing we've told them since Cleveland.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the way you have to do it. I mean, I didn't know if that's the way, that's how I was, when I was involved, that's how it was for me.
Oh.
I just feel like I'd tell them 5,000 times.
Yeah.
Every time.
Absolutely. And having athletes, and obviously we're very fortunate, but
You still have to remind
they're still, I'm like,
Yes.
yeah, they're still high school players, they're still athletes, they're going to block out, even if 99% of the time, they're always going to have, and so you just limit your chances of failure, I think, if everybody's accountable and huddled up.
I mean,
Hey, when you say that, right? How much are you influencing those young junior high kids and coaches, obviously?
Now, are you talking just from a perspective of how they're coming up through it?
Right.
Absolutely.
Is that core plan? Is it in junior high football as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, good.
I mean,
Good.
everything we
Same
do.
stuff.
Yeah, everything we do. I mean, we always say alignment, assignment, stance, and start. And so everything there, we're always, and then ultimately we tell them, hey, you're the ones that are out there. You tell me. If we're asking you to crack, an outside linebacker, do you think you have a better chance of cracking him standing out there on the bottom of the numbers, or cheating your split in so you have a shorter grasp?
Right.
So all
You're
that,
teaching them. You're teaching them instead of telling them.
Exactly.
Right? Hey,
All
what
that.
do you think you should be doing?
Yeah,
Right.
even like, I mean, I don't care because if you haven't stopped it yet, but like Ryder Edwards, he lines up different every single play. I know everybody just thinks he's up next to the tackle or he's back in the back. Look how they line up. And, well, I mean, I'll give you a prime example because I happened to watch that clip of you guys. We got into a 2-back set, and one of you guys was like, man, it looks like an old school dead T or wishbone. Somebody said it.
yeah,
That's just an alignment deal off the play that was called.
right.
And there was nothing changed in a formation. That's something that they did at practice. I said, well, we're asking you to do this. How can you get there quicker and better off your stance and start and alignment? And so they scooted back and widened out, and it looked funny because Jackson was a little up further. They weren't standing, but we had them on swing routes to influence the backers, and then it makes it for an easier read for Jackson. And in that particular play, the outside linebacker jumped back because they got to honor Blaine out there.
Right.
So they jumped Blaine, and then Randy was wide open because there's no force and no flat player because he's back there guarding Blaine, double coverage.
I just don't think, personally, I'm not a coach,
Yeah.
but that play you're talking about with them, you have those 2 guys lining up back there. When they flare out like that, I just don't think,
It's tough.
I don't think that there's a Class A team that can cover
All of
both.
those. Yeah, because
It's either one's
all-
covered,
All
both.
of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got both those going out
because
there.
on the same
Yeah.
play you have Brian on the backside running a seam route.
Right.
And then you got the skinny post coming with Tanaka and Harley. But the thing I like about it is in a 2-back, most defenses, I mean, I say most, but But most time you're going to get a symmetrical because they're calling 2-bag. So they're going to get like a traditional 4-4 or an odd stag because it's 2-bag. If it's 1-bag, they can change a bunch of stuff, coverages, whatever. Most 2-bag times, they're going to roll down because it's a run-heavy look. You're going to get a 4-4 cover 3 in the back end.
Right.
Right.
It's the same thing with empty.
Oh.
We like getting it empty a lot because most time you're going to go check cover 4. You're going to have your outside linebackers. You're going to spread everybody out, too high safety, too high corner. And then from there, we can just pick you apart.
Right.
And then the flip of it is we got Hughes, which is one of our better seam guys, and then Brian, one of our better seam guys. We got those guys on the inside. So if you do want to lock us up and go man-to-man,
Somebody's open.
you're in a bind.
Yeah, big time.
You're in a
Somebody's
bind
open.
because,
Now,
somebody's going to be.
in saying that, we're lined up in that. We haven't seen it yet, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
Is whenever if those two running backs pull out and tuck Woods in behind them.
Mhm.
I just don't think anybody could ever stop that.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm wrong on that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like to call it the Scott Harmon special.
Yeah.
We just run tar out of it back.
Yeah.
And
And we do a little bit of that. We'll call it strong and shift everybody over. Hughes scored on a, jet sweep from
Yeah.
55
Yes.
last week.
Oh my gosh.
We shifted them all over,
Yes.
and
And
they
how
didn't really adjust.
open was that?
Yeah, Ryder and Roland had a huge blocks there. Blaine went and got the top high safeties, top shoulder, and then we were able to run him back, lead up on the corner.
It was
That-
beautiful.
I've said it early in the season, but that kid Hughes, my gosh.
His
He's
old
just,
yeah.
he's just a different kid this year.
He
I
is.
mean, I know last year he showed signs for sure.
Right.
But this year he's just a different kid.
Yeah, he's definitely the most. I don't want to say shocked because I knew it was there. But
Right.
Definitely shocking.
Right.
He just came on like crazy.
Right. It's just
Gazelle.
a lot of that is, I'm sure it's him, right? The
Yeah.
the confidence he has now, like, hey, I can do these things. I
Yeah.
don't know if it was in like 2-a-days or whatever, where he was just like all of a sudden, or just over the summer, or
Yeah.
or what it is, but something about it just gave him the confidence just to go,
Yeah.
I can catch whatever, and
For
he's
sure.
outrunning kids.
He is highly, highly, highly competitive, and that's probably one thing a lot of people don't know about him because he's kind of soft-spoken and quiet. But he's literally, I would say, he's top 3 most competitive dude on our team.
Nice.
He is very, very, very competitive.
Yeah.
Hates to lose.
And you're number one,
Yes.
I'm number 1. I'm number 1. That's
Boy,
right.
yes. That's
Yeah.
great. That's things you like to hear. I can
And a
probably
bunch of
name a
new
bunch
time
on
for
there.
second.
Yes.
Yeah.
A
Bunch of new time for
bunch. There's
Yeah.
a bunch on there. Probably fight you right now.
Yeah.
Calling them second.
For
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
He's like, really, Coach?
Yeah. We'd be out there. We had to break them up.
That's
We'd be like,
right.
okay, all
Yeah.
right, all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll just draw for it then.
Yeah.
That's how we got to do it, guys.
For sure. That's what you like, though.
Yes. Yes.
That's
That's
awesome.
what you want.
That's
That
awesome.
is awesome.
Yeah.
So we watched a little bit on. We was watching a little bit. Me and Bat was watching a little bit of Blue Apache
Mhm.
yesterday. They pretty much kind of look like what we looked like with Zaven. Pretty
Yeah.
much just hike it to the quarterback and let's run up the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
5 and 7 are really, they're the only 2 kids we can compare them to is probably the 2 Tonquois kids from last year. Probably. Just having that dynamic out of the backfield. Very shifty, 5'10", 175, 180 type kids. Got to be really gap sound on them, because they run outside zone. They'll turn around and run the counter scheme back up. They run jet sweep really well. Run the ball more than they throw it. But they got, kids, and they'll put 5 out there and chunk him up some pace. Very athletic. But yeah, got to be very gap sound, and everybody's got to be doing their job and, bottle them up. If one little gap pops open, they're going to go through it, from guys getting washed down or guys jumping over. You can't
Outside
jump.
it.
Yeah. You may be gap here, slanting here, but you may peek and read something and you want to jump back. You got to be gap sound.
Right.
Everybody's got to do their gaps. Force guys got to come up, eat that grass up, what we like to say, just because if I'm running a sweep and I force you back in, there may be like a 10-yard piece of grass that our middle linebackers have to close to.
Right.
Got to come for us. We got to close that 10 yards worth of grass down and make it all condensed up in there. Along with keeping outside arm free and keeping everything in.
Right.
There's just a bunch of stuff that when you play fast, I mean, people experience it with us. They're saying, hey,
Right.
break down on Jackson, break down on Brian, you know, break
Right.
down on Randy, keep them, don't give them a little gap to go through, you know. So that'd be the big job for us.
Steady your lane.
Yep.
Steady your lane.
Yep, absolutely. Come off blocks, they run a lot of, kind of like a new school triple option. They tuck it and then they throw. As soon as you come up and force a sweep, they dump the bubble out. They do a bunch of stuff. So DB's got to do a good job ripping off blocks, staying with the top, and come and take away that flat route.
Like it. Love it. I think, how's that? What's their kids in the pit? Because that's where it's won and lost, right in there.
Yeah,
Well, I always like to say big boys.
yeah.
But, you know, what are their big boys like?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel like I've said it, and I've said it all year, and people, maybe they just didn't notice or nothing. But really, our guys down in the pit have been battling all year. There's been some,
Mhm.
there's been some teams that wanted all we want to give them. You know, and I go all the way back to Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland was yeah-yannas.
Mhm.
Their big boys and our big boys was in the battle.
Yeah.
And I think Kellyville, and I think our last two playoff games, a little bit down there.
Mhm.
But most part, I feel like
Yeah.
everybody gave us all we wanted
For sure.
down in the pit until we finally
Right.
they finally just gave up, you
No,
know.
absolutely. Yeah. 58, they got a big lineman. I say big. He looks like probably Nathan Hammond, probably 6'1", 255. Plays with a high motor, and he'll come get you, you know.
Yeah.
As much as he impacts the game, the only comparable dude is number 12 at Tonkawa, honestly. Yeah,
He's not going to have 12 on, though.
We're gonna-
Yeah, he's not going to wear
He's going to
12.
wear 12
Okay,
just
we're
this
fine,
week.
man. We're fine.
But he impacts the game up front like he does.
Really?
And so, yeah, we've had to really high alert him, and we've told him, because we'll see where he jumps out against us on the D front. Gotta block him, though, even if we have to throw 2 or 3 bodies his way, influencing him or trapping him, whatever we're doing. And then the other 3 kids they got, man, they just play hard. They
Yeah.
play hard. Maybe a touch undersized, maybe a little bit, you know, but they play hard to come hit you, you
Yeah.
know. Probably comparable to Tonkwall, really, you know.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, we noticed a couple injuries.
Mm-hmm.
We always kind of sweat a little bit about those, you know.
Yeah.
So you feel that, you know, we're all thinking, can they go?
Mm-hmm.
Or are we looking, you can't really look past this game
Right.
to say,
No,
but
can't.
can we scrape by not having to put everything on those shoulders
Mm-hmm.
and putting it back on their shoulders in another week? It's a tough call, I know.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't practiced them a little bit and iced them like crazy, you know, letting them take off, trying to keep it elevated. They've been going back and forth to heat. At the end of the day, we got a backup plan ready. We had to work with that this week.
Right.
Worst case. But Friday at 7 o'clock, they're going until they can't. And so now, if we get in a position where we can spell them and be creative and move some to some of the backup stuff that we've been doing, great. But there's too much riding. They want to play.
Right.
You know,
Well,
they
yeah.
they want to jump out
Yeah.
there and go. And so no matter what, they'll be in a position where they're going.
Especially being a couple seniors, you know.
Yeah.
And always the possibility, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
the 2 of them are going to figure out a way to.
For sure.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, they're in here ice bath. I mean,
Right. I'm just
they
making
lived
sure
in
it wasn't going to be a Scott Garl deal. You've heard that story, haven't you?
I don't know.
Doctors cleared, when he got hurt, doctors cleared him to play.
Mm-hmm.
Ballard hadn't played him the whole first half. They come in at halftime. They're all, you know, Coach Ballard's giving the spill.
Yeah.
Scott Garl just takes all his pads off and gets dressed.
See.
And no one really noticed it. And then all of a
Right.
sudden, Ballard noticed it. He said, "What are you doing?" He said, "Doctor cleared me to play. And you're not playing me. I'm just going to stay on the sidelines." He said, "Go ahead and put your clothes back on. We'll get you to play."
That's funny.
He touched the ball 3 times. One went for 70, one went for 50, and another for 80.
Holy cow.
And then they took him back out. And he never seen the field again.
Gosh.
I mean, that's just a story we hear. You
That's
know?
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That is.
Yeah.
I mean, I
We
didn't
should have
know-
asked him that last week when he was on.
Right? Well,
At
yeah.
halftime. At halftime.
Yes. Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They're definitely going though. If I peek over my shoulder and I see them on the sideline, I'm pointing.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Give it the go.
Gotta
Give it
have
the
them
go.
best on the field.
I just
Right.
thought that was a great story. It'd be a good time we threw that in there about
Yeah,
that.
that's cool. That's cool.
You know, I was just laughing about that. But yeah, that's awesome. Them are things we like to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're tough. They're
Oh, beyond.
so tough. And so,
That's
They
why
are.
it's so. That's why we need them. They
yeah,
make a hand.
absolutely.
Make a hand.
Yeah.
Make
We
it
got
a
some
hand.
guys though. We got some pieces to step up if we need to. You know, if it's every other series or whatever. But I know if it's that dog fight, they want in there.
Yeah. Oh,
Bad.
yes.
Oh yeah.
So
For sure.
He's got to get another interception. So
unbelievable. That's the
Right.
wildest play I've ever
That's
seen.
a wild.
Is it?
That's a crazy high
Which
school
that was
play.
just that I don't even know. I'd like to pull up the views, but
Yeah.
that thing easily, if it doesn't make 1 million views, then it's
And-
crazy.
Everybody said the same thing.
Yeah.
I was sitting at home on my couch,
Yeah.
Right.
and I just started jumping up,
Oh,
screaming,
crazy.
and hollering,
Yeah.
and running around.
What I love is Jackson, Blaine, Ryder, Roland, all these dudes that carry the ball for us are out there blocking. Their tail off,
Yes.
trying to get him in there.
Yeah, and
Yes.
he doesn't go down. Kid tries to strip the ball. He's like, "Get out of here!"
Yeah, he's just rumbling.
Yeah, it rumbling,
Just
stumbling.
rumbling.
But I didn't notice. Did you
So
notice at the end though? Someone did clean him up.
They got him good. They got him good.
Because he was kind of stuck in the pile, you know.
They
And
got
that
him
one
good.
kid caught him.
Yeah.
So, you know, that'd be a good question. I should have asked him. I just seen him out there.
Yeah,
Should have asked him, you know, how'd that feel? You
yeah.
know?
They cleaned him up good. Somebody, I can't remember, but we were all laughing about it. Who was it? Somebody earholed him good last year, Riddle.
Oh really?
Yes, he was quarterback reversed out or something, and somebody just came and stuck him good. And Riddle's pretty cool. That's the thing about our team. I feel like that a lot of teams aren't like this. I mean, number one, it ticks us off.
Right.
You know, like getting smoked.
Oh,
But like
yeah,
our guys
yeah.
can be like, dude, I just got rolled up.
Yes.
That's the coolest thing I think about our guys is like Randy, Good Eagle. It doesn't matter. Jet. It doesn't matter who it is. One of our linemen. Like we can ask him on film or when it happens, be like, you just got smoked right there. You know, and they're like, oh yeah, he just got me good. You know.
He cleaned me up.
Yeah, and it could have been illegal block. Our guys though, they're just like. They're just built that way. They're
Right.
like, you got me good. I'll try to get
They
you next
want it.
time.
Right.
You know?
Love it.
It's-
Love it.
It's
They
pretty fun.
want it.
Yeah.
That's
Kind of
awesome.
like the guy trying to rag on us from the old town over there, suggesting that we probably should have been drowned with the rest of the litter when we came out. But I don't know if that's true.
Right.
It was old Richard from another town kind
That
of
was-
said that to us.
That was
And,
a little good little
Dale
back
came
and
back.
forth.
Yeah, Dale came back and said, "You realize we do a thing called the losers bracket." So I thought it was a great comment that he made.
Sure.
You know, we kind of enjoyed it. Same principle there.
Yep.
You know.
Right.
Same
We ta-
principle.
Yeah. We take it with a good.
Yeah, love
With a
it.
good
So,
heart.
yeah, good
That's
shot.
That's
You got.
I just looked at 4.3 thousand views, so
That's wild.
We're a ways
Yeah.
from a million, but hey,
That's
it's a
awesome.
ton. I just gave him one more. So.
Yeah, that's right. That's adding up.
Yeah, think about
Yeah.
that though. 4,000 people looked at that.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
good for Riddle.
That's
Yes.
He deserves it.
He does
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Everything. I mean, man, that kid has done a lot for us. He's a
Mhm.
hand.
he is.
That's what I'm saying. I understand about them wanting to get in there. They was like, "What?
Mhm.
You got a job out here? I'm your guy.
Oh yeah,
Sign me up.
yeah,
I'll get her done."
no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
That's
it.
awesome.
Love it. So any tomorrow, just love that.
Mhm.
Always love practicing.
Leaving at 2:30 Friday.
Oh yeah.
Maybe try to stop, get off a stretch for 15, 20 minutes. Try to pull in the stadium about 15.
Now see that
That's normal though. That's
Yeah.
normal. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
Pull in
yeah.
there. Don't want to get there too early. Don't want to get there too late. You know, there's downtime with high school kids. It's usually bad news.
Bad news.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Idle
So
time.
you want to get off. You don't even necessarily want to walk the field.
Yeah.
You know, we don't. You know, I know a bunch of teams do that. There's a lot of bad stuff that can happen on a walk the field. So we don't even let our guys usually walk the field. Get off the bus, start taping up. First group's out at 6 o'clock.
Well, you keep your timeline, and that's good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because here's the same way.
Yeah.
Right? At the home
Nothing
games,
changes.
the timing seems to stay the same, and that's good.
Yeah.
You want to keep that rhythm,
For sure.
kind of allow them to kind of keep their.
Yeah, anything like that for high school, it's huge for high school kids.
Yeah.
And you know, You change anything up on them, it doesn't matter. Just throws them all. If we do pants, different, like handing them out. We do jerseys on Thursdays and pants on Fridays. So, because I'm always looking at time to kill.
Okay.
You know, because you don't want to do everything and then you're just sitting there and then we got guys, you know, wrestling out here.
Yeah.
You know, so you want to like use your time wisely throughout. And so, you know, they just know the routine. Like Thursdays after we paint the field or whatever,
Right.
it's jerseys. And then pants are when you come over after 7th hour, you know, or 6-hour class for 7th hour, then you start packing your bag, you know.
Right.
Just keeping that routine, like you said.
Nice.
Oh, so you guys won't let them take the pants home either?
No, don't
They
take your
probably
pants.
disappear.
Yeah, don't take your pants home. They'll come back pink and
Yeah.
everything
Oh,
else,
yeah.
or you
Or
know.
shorts.
Yeah,
If it was my day, you know, them old school hands, you know, they
Yeah.
always want to turn them into shorts.
yeah.
Cut them off, hem them up.
Oh yeah.
So they wouldn't let us. We got those big
Him
shiny
up.
pants.
Who was hemming up their pants? Tell me who hemmed them up.
You did have home ec too, right, Mike?
I
This Will didn't have
I wasn't
spoken
sewing.
word.
Yeah, that's funny.
Come
I wasn't
on.
sewing in there.
Me neither, but the girls were.
Oh,
They loved me.
Nice.
I thought everybody loved me.
shit.
Hey, come on.
Nice.
Yeah, they're just excited, pumped up, ready to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too. And guys are ready to roll.
We've been thinking about this. Now, we know you're a big hunter.
Huh?
When are we getting this in? Football season just ain't happening.
You know, I
Are you s-
hunted after we won on quarterfinal or second round. You know, so I went and got my Taco Bell after the game
Yeah.
and just slept, you know, 2 or 3 hours and then got up and went hunting that morning.
Yeah. Okay.
I love hunting. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
huge passion of mine. And it's probably a good stress reliever. It's just, if it's not all about football, I feel bad. So I usually hunt after season with my bow.
Right.
So I try to squeeze it in there. And I'll try to mix in some days if I can. You know, I got a bunch of people ask me, you know, buddies and stuff, and it's just straight football. You know, you don't know. I mean, obviously we've been spoiled around here, but like I'm kind of the mindset a little bit like, you know, I can hunt the rest of my life. You know,
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know how
True.
often we're going to be top 2 or 3 in the state or whatever we've been the last 2 or 3 years. You know, and so
Not to cut you off, I'd like to make a little prediction right there. How long you gonna be here? We're gonna be good for a while. Now, we might have some down
Thank
years.
you.
I mean,
Thank you.
you know, I could see us. Yeah,
It
you know,
teeters,
maybe.
but it's not.
But
Not.
I mean, we're
Yeah.
always gonna be right there.
No, we're all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing is, you know, we're spoiled. Like you throw out a top 10, 12 team, even on your bads or whatever. You know,
Right.
so it'll be good. But yeah, that's where. So I like sneaking in a little hunting when I can, but it's just one of those deals. Even working out, I know you should work out and stuff, but all that stuff starts dialing back as I just, like everybody, I mean, Coach G, Coach Green, Coach Woods, Coach Stowe, Coach K now, man, when you're in position, you just want to dedicate it all to football and the kids
Right.
as much as you can.
Because it's
And,
just like
yeah, you don't have
that right there.
and
We-
so,
It's minute.
We played that video where you're talking about how long they have to play football.
Yeah, it's
you know,
the
we
best.
played that video last broadcast,
yeah,
and it makes a lot of sense. You only have these kids for a small amount of time.
that's it.
Why you want to pour in as much as you can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
so
it's
that
crazy
makes
when you see
sense.
that line, you know, and you look at, and that's if you're blessed, man.
Right.
That's where, you know, because, you know, life's a vapor. And
Yes.
so you just never know. That's why your relationships and your connections and, you know, should always be held at high esteem.
Right,
Yes.
You know,
right. It's true. I mean, we're living it. You know,
Yeah.
we're still trying for that little bit of time we had in high school. You know, we still live off of those memories and those times that we had with those friends.
For
you know,
sure,
so
that's connections for, and then when
Uh-huh.
you may go 5, 6, 7 years without seeing somebody, then you see them and you're just like, you
Yeah.
saw them yesterday. You
Right.
just leave off, you know,
Yeah.
because
all
stuff
those
that was
memories,
built.
all those memories come back. Yeah,
Right.
I mean, I lost friends for probably still now. There's still friends that I barely see on Facebook, but 25 years ago, you know.
Yeah.
So but it's still you remember those times
Right.
together hanging out and
But it's like when you're young, you know, even you talk about retirement or anything like that. When you're young,
Oh,
we're forever.
That doesn't
We're
even.
forever. And that's what we don't understand, and they don't understand because we didn't understand.
No, and they
it
never
was
will.
forever. There's no end to anything.
Right. No.
We're forever.
I think
No.
that's. I mean, to me, that's a guy thing. I don't know if. I mean, I think girl probably. I'm sure it's a person thing, but I feel like guys are mostly like I'm indestructible. Like 'cause
Yeah.
I know. I mean, I still play softball, and there's people that are just like, well, you don't play like you're 45. But it's just like because I don't feel 45. I
Right,
still
right.
feel like I'm 20.
That's right.
I'm trying to get I'm trying to stretch
No
a
doubt.
single into a double every
Yes.
time, and it's just I think it's just guys for sure in general.
Yeah,
Right.
no doubt, and that's what that's why it's so freaking important to soak this up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
golly, it's so important.
Yeah, I think that's why John tries his best to make sure these kids understand, like, hey, we appreciate you because
Yes.
we get a little bit of it too.
Yeah.
Through you. And
Right.
you're doing exactly what we.
Yeah, you're doing your part.
Yes.
Yeah, you're doing your part.
And there's so many other things they could be doing,
Right.
and here we are doing this,
Yeah,
Right.
and just thankful they're doing.
yeah.
Yeah.
it.
Now there's so much out there, but it goes back to the community though, like Hominy and a parent. Like we really got really good parents
Right.
and people that try hard and want the most, want to hold their kids to a high standard, high expectations.
Right.
And it's not like the majority of our kids could go be lazy. You know what I mean? Like if you're not playing football, let's go haul hay.
Yeah.
You're not playing football, you're gonna work with dad.
Yeah.
Right.
Grandpa needs help moving stuff. You better go get you a job at Sonic. You better,
Right.
It's not like our kids, and I know they play typical video games and, everything else that's out there for kids that are available, but man, most of our parents wouldn't allow them,
Right.
and so that's the cool thing. Most of our parents be like, no, man, you're not going to Summer Pride, this is what you're doing.
Right.
Hey,
I would say
this.
I'd say there's a good percentage of those parents are like, as soon as you're done with Summer Pride,
Come
you know
on.
what I'm saying? So some of that
Exactly.
is still it's happening either way,
Exactly.
and they
And
know
that's
that.
right.
what's cool about Hominy community. 'Cause,
Right.
Man, entitlement, too good, backing down from challenges,
Right.
I just see it from all these places that, coach offended you or hey, whatever. Well,
Right.
hey, just come chill at the lake house this
Yeah.
summer. Man, you need some, go ride, go get on a jet. And, I definitely think there's a time and place for that. But, man, who you are when you're 16, 17, 18 is usually how you're going to be the rest of your life. So if you can
True.
have that foundation of
Yeah.
hard work ethic and
Yes.
not being lazy and being driven, self-motivated, dependable, if you can establish that now, man, you're setting yourself up for success.
Yes. I
Yeah,
agree
push
with
through that adversity for sure.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
it. And that's the good things. Another reason why we're saying thank you.
Hey.
All of these young kids,
Yep.
Yeah.
because ultimately they're going to take over.
Yeah.
They're taking over.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's where we was, and I'm sure all the older folks was looking at us going,
Really.
"Whew,
Yeah.
we're gonna
Yeah,
be in
really.
trouble. We're
This
going to be
guy.
in trouble."
Yeah, yeah.
We look at that, just glad to have someone
Yep.
like yourself molding them young kids
Yeah.
into doing this stuff. That
No,
is awesome.
absolutely. Thank you.
Right.
That's where I can't say thank you enough.
It's been good.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
Love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything else, Mike? What do you got?
I think we're good, man. We talked about last week, next week, got it all in. Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
I love
Yeah.
that Thanksgiving practice.
Yep.
All right.
10 o'clock, come out.
10:00.
Sit up in the stands. I
Everyone's
don't know
invited.
the weather necessarily, but you're only going to be out here for like 45, 50 minutes, so come
Right.
soak it up. We'll knock our stuff out, and you'll
Yeah.
be able to hear these kids talk about, man, sometimes, kids they may just not come up and say, Dad, I'm thankful for you.
Right.
But now they're going to be put on the spot, so you may hear some of those things and some genuineness
Right.
that you may not ever hear, so
Right.
come out, hear the kids what they have to say.
Yeah. Throw that turkey in and then come on down.
That's right.
it. Yeah.
That's right. Green bean casserole.
There he is.
Is that what's your favorite dish?
Green
you
bean
think?
casserole.
Green bean
Come on.
casserole. Your mom's right.
Oh, yeah.
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 John?
Stuffing. Gotta go cornbread stuffing.
Stuffing's good.
Cornbread
I
stuff.
love some, good homemade. Yeah, I love that. I love that. Deviled eggs, anytime.
Oh, anytime.
anytime.
I like
Yeah,
that
that's-
days too.
That's the first thing that goes at our house for sure. Everybody, I mean, we show up 40 deep,
Oh yeah.
so it's a lot. That's a lot
Oh,
of
it's only
eggs.
half of you making it?
That's a lot of eggs.
Yeah,
You know,
that's a lot
but
of
it's like-
Pegasus.
But you got to start off. You only get one your first round. You know, and if there's
Oh, yeah?
if there's any left, then
Yeah.
yeah, you can get one. The
So you're
second
saying
round,
if you
but-
grab two, it's going to start a fight?
Oh, indubitably, yes,
40 deep, he said.
yes,
And that's only half
Hey,
of
what
them.
is it? Wood Street right there
yeah.
on Christmas Eve though.
Oh
Because
yeah,
we got Bonnie and CJ's where we're at.
yes.
There's
It's-
so many cars.
it's
There's
packed.
no telling how many families are just shoved in those houses.
It's full.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, it's 90 degrees in there. Everybody's
Yeah.
soaked. You know.
The air conditioner's on.
Yeah.
Or windows are open
Yeah.
because it's so hot in there.
Yeah.
It's just so hot. You're like,
Just-
open that window and you just.
Steam
The guy
out.
sitting next to it is freezing, but everybody else is like, oh, yeah, it feels so good. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks.
funny.
I have so many memories of just that house
Yeah.
growing up that, yeah, it's hard to move away from that. We've tried, I think, last couple years, actually, we've moved. We tried to do our Christmas out here
Mm-hmm.
at the little getting place, you know, the
Oh,
gathering
yeah.
place. And or down at the village, we've done a couple of them. And it's not as fun because we're so spread out. But you know,
Right.
during the COVID era, you know,
Yeah.
you kind of had to. So, but I love being all stuffed in there. It's
For
just all
sure.
those memories. Cards is what we live for you know,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
those days. You know,
Nobody gets upset.
as you're older, right?
Yeah.
As you're older, it's like, okay, give the kids their presents so we can play cards.
That's
That's
right.
really Christmas Eve for us. Yeah,
Yes.
I love it. Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Yes.
Pumpkin pie. I live for the pumpkin pie.
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving.
Cherry cheesecake.
I eat all the food.
My wife made cherry cheesecake.
I love
We
cherry
hammered it the last couple nights.
That's not the best for. That's the best breakfast. I'll go in there,
Oh.
grab it. Everybody's still asleep. I'll be up like
Carb up.
6 o'clock in the
Carb.
morning. I'm like looking in there. I'm like,
He said he's
get the
still
coffee
up
pot
at
going.
6.
Get that piece of pie out, baby.
Yeah.
I'll have half of it eaten up before anybody wakes
Oh,
up.
shoot.
That's well, because ours, I love New York style, just plain cheesecake.
Mhm.
And so there's always the time I don't cook. So
Yeah.
I'll just grab a cheesecake and bring it, and
Yeah.
I love it because nobody touches it.
Yeah.
So I get to take it back home.
It's only- really,
That's for
nobody
me.
ate it?
I take it and they're like, oh dang it,
Shut you down. Is that like Dirty Santa for you? Then?
Oh, yeah.
It's basically
Get your
what it is,
Get
yeah.
your gift.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And the goal is to get it back.
Yes.
Yeah.
How many skills we get?
Yes.
Exactly. Let me
Yeah.
see.
Tell us the rules again. We need to know the rules again. Yeah,
That's
we got to
right.
write them down somewhere so we all know 'em. Yeah,
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
nice.
All right, it's what it's about. It's family. That's why we're here.
Oh,
That's right.
Appreciate that. You know, just thank you again, Coach.
Thank you guys for doing this.
Man, thank
Awesome.
you for allowing us.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we got the coaches' lounge in the coaches' lounge. This was
Yeah.
this was my original idea, but when we got in here, I was just like, when I got in here not too long ago, I
Yeah.
was like, there's probably not a lot of room for us.
There, yeah.
Yeah.
We're tied in here.
Yes.
There's
And
been a lot of Steve Edwards always says, man, there's a lot of football games won in this little room.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And a lot of SWATs happening about right now. You get cleaned up quick right here. Right here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
cleaned up, boy.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think we've been blessed. I thought about this the other day. Did we not? Now remind me. Did we not go from Danny Daniels to Scott Harmon to you?
It was Vance Miller was in there for 4 years.
Ah, okay, I forgot about Vance. But
Yeah.
still, I mean, you go back to 78, I believe, is when Danny Daniels took over. 70.
Yeah, probably some. Well,
Yeah.
no, it'd have been Benny,
So it'd been 84.
Coach Ballard. It would have been
84?
right after.
Okay. So 84.
Ballard, then Coach D,
So
and
he,
then Coach. Yeah.
I mean,
4 or
think
5
about
left.
that. Since, I mean, that's
Well, Dobbins.
that's
had
4 or
it for-
5.
Took it that.
He had it one
I
year.
think it went
He
Dobbins.
had it 1 year.
Yeah, I think it went. I think once Dobbins took it, was Ballard after him? Was it Homney? Homney
The book is over there.
alumni.
Yeah.
It seems
Right.
funny that it seems to me that
Biggest part. Yeah, that's what I was trying to
biggest
say.
part is
Yeah.
everybody that's coaching Homney graduated from Homney.
Yeah.
Right.
Played here for Homney.
And it's hard
For
to
sure.
it's hard to really understand that until you look at almost any other program. I
Oh,
mean, probably, Morrison probably not as much. I mean,
Yeah,
because
Morris
Bells
would
has
be
been there forever.
comparable.
But you look at any other town and you look at their carousel. You know,
Oh.
they go through coaches, and whether they're alumni or not, you know,
Right.
ours we've been blessed, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And let me
and-
say real quick too, me personally, Coach Harmon, both Coach Harmons, but obviously Scott was mine. I cannot thank enough those dudes, Coach Hall, Steve Edwards,
Right.
Coach Ballard, you know,
Right.
Coach, you know, Dobbins, stadium's named like Amy, you know, Laura Beth.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
I'm just very fortunate because to be able to do what I do, impossible without those guys.
Oh,
Absolutely impossible.
absolutely impossible.
I mean,
Right.
I am in debt to those guys. Seriously, they
Yeah.
have done so much for the program and be able to kind of fall rear end backwards into it.
Yeah.
You know, I am. You know, there's no telling where my little, you know, I may be starting to program up a Winona or something.
Yeah.
Ah, that.
Who,
My
who
God.
never
We're
knows?
back to talking Yellow Jackets.
Who never? Who
We get to
never
look at the
knows?
Yellow Jacket field and we go up there. I was like, is this Winona?
Yeah, I
I'm always
might.
looking at the aerial shot of that field we're
Yeah.
playing on.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the
Yeah.
Yellow
Oh, it says
Jackets.
Yellow Jackets.
It's like,
Yeah.
is that
Yeah.
Winona?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
No, we
yeah.
wouldn't let that happen to you.
No, it's
We'd
been.
have, we'd have came up there and got you.
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah, we'd have drove up there and said,
Hey,
Coach,
you're
what are
5
you
miles
doing?
north up here.
Right.
"Get in, come
No.
on, we got you."
But
Right. No,
Yeah.
we've had legendary coaches come through here.
Oh.
Legendary coaches
Larry Paul Williams.
been here.
Coach
Yeah.
Paul Williams. Oh man, golly.
Yeah.
There's just
My
been-
dad still talks to him, still loves him. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just crazy. You know, it's just the coaches that came through.
Yeah.
And
Blessed program. I was just
Yeah.
kind of in my head. I was thinking we've just been since you know to have alumni come through here
yeah.
and to have this success. To me, that makes sense.
Mhm.
Right.
You know, for people to pour into something that they were a part of as well.
Yeah, so we're saying we're going to guess and say
I got
somewhere
the
in the
book.
70s,
I got-
somewhere in the 70s, only 4 years has
I got
been
the book. I
coached,
got the book.
head
Yep.
coach by someone
Yeah.
not from.
Right.
And see, I've heard this. I'm not saying someone would, but I've heard people say, man, I'd love to go be a coach at Hominy and just destroy them. Now, I'm just telling you,
Right.
we do have a hatred.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
because it goes back to the winning deal.
Well, you can't
Yeah.
have success without it.
No doubt.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So, you know,
And then even Coach Miller coached here for 3 or 4 years before he got the job.
right.
You know, so it's been really I mean, just the family connection type, you know, and being everybody within. I guess probably Coach Harmon, which he's obviously a Hominy guy and all that. He was really probably, because I was here before I got the dead job.
Yeah.
He was probably the first coach that got hired out. You know what I mean? He wasn't coaching here.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And then,
Yeah.
you know, because you think of, I think Coach Ballard was on staff and got promoted.
Yes,
Coach D was on staff and got promoted.
yes,
And then Coach Miller was on staff and got promoted for that window.
yes.
And then Harmon got brought in. And then I was on
Right.
staff, and Coach Harmon promoted me from there.
Right.
So, yeah, it's crazy.
Wow, dude. You know, you start thinking like that,
Yeah.
you're even going, that's even wild, you know, that we just went and sucked one in,
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
Huh.
Ballard was 79 to 85,
85.
and Coach Daniels was on. He was on the
Yeah,
staff.
the staff.
the whole
Oh,
time,
yeah,
too.
73. He was on the
Yeah.
73. I say Coach D,
Was on, but everyone will won, he said.
yes.
That's crazy.
Every state championship but one. And that's, well, two, if you count the 43 basketball team.
Yeah. Right.
There was like a 43 in there.
45.
45.
But yeah, you're right.
That's the only, so there's two. They didn't really call it a state championship. I can't remember what
He
they
was
Yeah.
on. He was on staff in the 73 team. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. But
Yeah.
yeah, cool.
That's crazy.
So yeah, so you're looking back. I mean, back even further at looking at just how many alumni running this place,
Yeah.
and then we're looking at 7, 4, 5, 6, about 7. 7 coaches all the way back into the 70s.
Wow. I mean, you think about that. And then you have Miller, which he's from Sky too, so it ain't like he ventured far. Didn't come
No,
far.
no. Yeah, he coached me a couple of years in high school. I love Coach Miller.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was a tape guru, I believe.
Oh, yeah, he's a workaholic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you, yeah. I was
Yeah.
always like,
Always up here.
Man, he got something wrong with him.
Always up here.
Yeah, so you
Remember the little pickup he drove?
Yeah.
The little red and white one? It was his dad's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, his dad. And I'm pretty dang sure he still has it. I'm pretty sure
Probably
he's
still driving it.
I'm sure he still drives it. We actually, what's funny is we came out of practice one day and we moved it. We picked it up and we moved it down. I swear, we moved it all the way down to like the baseball field. Everybody's just carrying it. And I mean,
I
yeah.
love it. I love it.
And he had this when he came
Coach
out.
Harmon had a Kia Tracker too. He had a silver Kia Tracker, and when he very first got here, and you know, if he had a bad practice, he may be peeling out. It'd be on 2 wheels. You know, I'll never forget that little silver little Tracker though.
It's probably what he needed. He was probably just beating it to death.
Yeah, dude,
Just pounding something.
yeah.
Just beating the
Yeah, I'm
dash
getting
out
out
of
of
it. Yeah.
1970 is when. Oh dang it! I just looked at it. Yeah. Anyway,
So 70?
70 is when Coach Ballard.
Okay.
Nice.
So,
So really, yeah.
It's been a while.
So you're falling right in line. Yeah, and we're very, very thankful for that. Because
yeah.
it'd be hard, you know, it's hard to have like I said, another person come in. I mean,
Yeah, that's
the fans kind of a little better, you know.
Right.
for sure.
Yeah.
Well, for sure to know the atmosphere,
Yes.
because we love winning,
Yeah,
but we probably hate losing even worse.
But
For
knowing
sure.
a hominy butt.
Right. True.
for sure.
Knowing
Yeah.
what it's like to be a hominy butt.
Yep.
That's the
Big piece
main
of it.
thing.
Big piece of it.
Yes. So that's why I don't know if people, you said thank you too much. I'm like, I don't know if we can say it
Who
enough.
cares?
I don't know.
Who cares?
Well, I have to a little.
Who cares?
But yeah, I just think we can't push that enough. I don't know if you hear it enough. I don't know if people tell you, but I'm sure glad I'm the one.
No,
that
I definitely. 8 years in Hominy. Crazy, it's been 8. Just seems like yesterday. Very grateful. Definitely feel the love from the community. Couldn't do it without them.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Things we like to hear.
Yep.
All right. Tomorrow at 10.
Yep. 10
Tomorrow
o'clock.
at 10. Show
Yeah.
up.
Yes, sir.
Come
Thank
hang
you,
out.
Coach.
You the man.
Yeah, that's
You
you.
the man. We're gonna have you firing that baby off next year.
And yes,
You might not like that.
we'll have the broadcast up next Friday.
Heck
so
yeah.
That's paid up for
Sweet.
this week. So yeah. So join us. Thanks for watching.
Go Bucks.
Love it.
Go Bucks.
Nice.